No, yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. All right, so right. Today we're on the subject of small Tekken. Now, how do we play? What is the purpose behind small Tekken? Can y'all give me some ideas? Everyone loves talking about this.
Question.
Let's do this
Before we, I was gonna say before we go into that, like, can we get the definition of like small Tekken? If there is a solid definition, I don't know if there is or not. But
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So I was about to.
Hooks, basic punishes, and I mean it's just playing like neutral. I guess you could put it as playing neutral.
Okay, so playing neutral. Okay, is that the same as asking what is small Tekken? I don't think that's the same, is it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's not really the same. Okay, what is small Tekken then? What is y'all definition of small Tekken?
One.
You said what?
I'm dead.
Down for one.
Down for one. The gaming. Okay, down for one gaming.
I guess I don't really know the definition of it to give you the definitive definition.
Okay. So we got. What do you? Huh?
Do you want me to answer the question?
Yeah.
So, small Tekken is essentially any tool I-20 or slower that sets up a frame trap that can lead to a big counter hit and or a big offensive step. So if you land a jab on block, you're +1. You enforce that with another jab. If the jab lands, you're +8. You now have enough frames to set up a big counter hit launch or a mix-up. So small Tekken is used to set up your offense or your bigger moves.
I hate how I forgot I told you that, because that was such a perfect definition, bro. That was so perfect. Okay, so basically what he said, it lets you set up your other, right, your other moves or bigger moves, right, which are like launchers, which are generally launchers, right? You can set those up, and don't ready up. But yeah, you can set up your other bigger moves. So like for example, there's moves like, let's say Law, right? Let's say with Law, he has moves like his 1-2 jabs, right? His 1-2 jabs on block. His 1-2 jabs have good frames on block. Pretty sure they're like -3, right? They're -3. But then it also has a string to it on top of it. Oh, what's up, Zed?
Hello.
Zedpool, my boy.
Hey,
Sorry,
Everybody pulling up late today, huh? No, it's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Bro. Don't love us, bro.
Yeah, let me invite you too, bro. But
Yeah, we got a party now.
So as far as Law, right? Use 1-2 jabs, and then he's minus, but the frames are still good on block, right? But if he hits you, he's extremely plus. So then he can choose to do stuff like forward 1+2, which is a bigger move, right? Or a move that also counter launches and is very dangerous. Or he can do a frame trap. He can choose to do either one. Now, the purpose of small Tekken. What is the purpose of small Tekken? Right?
is to use small frame moves to set up for your counter hits.
I was gonna say, yeah. According to we guys' definition, the purpose of small Tekken is to do bigger shit. Essentially.
Yeah, I told him. I told him
bigger
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, I was already under that impression to begin with, because I've been telling people small Tekken's fucking propaganda in Tekken 8. That shit cannot be a main game plan. It is a
Low
setup.
key it is. I mean, here's the thing though, is that in Tekken, this always has been the case, is that you need to use your moves based on the situation, right? So if the situation needs you to use small Tekken, you should use small Tekken. If the situation needs for you to not use small Tekken, then you should not use it at all. Now, in the older Tekkens, there was no such thing as chip damage, and there was no such thing as healing. So using small pokes was really good because they cannot heal that health back, and they can't also get chipped out for like blocking all day and taking their time with moves. You know what I mean? Zed, I do not see you, bro.
I just got on.
Okay, are you on my Tekkening friends or Steam friends?
Both.
Bro, you're lying.
So I know in Tekken 6, chip damage actually was an option that you could do. I mean, obviously, who the fuck wants to do that? But it's not like now where it's a permanent thing.
Yeah.
There's
You
a
know,
small thing that we also forgot here is that pokes don't actually give you recoverable health. If you land a down forward 1, they can't recover that health that they lost.
Which is true, but at the same time, like it doesn't really okay, in Tekken 8 you have 180 health, which is more health than every other Tekken game. I don't know if y'all know that, but that's more health than any other Tekken game there is. So that means that, therefore, as a byproduct, pokes are less valuable already. You have more chances to try and win. So, what is the purpose behind small Tekken, right? The purpose, and I just had the definition and I completely just forgot it, which I don't like at all. I hate that. But, you know what I'm saying? We already talked about it leading to like bigger moves and stuff like that. But you want to... Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. Okay, the purpose behind small Tekken is to give you many more options than you did before, which is the same reason why most moves that are considered small Tekken are good on block. That's a very important factor, because then you know what I'm saying, you have the options of either sidestepping, backdashing, going in. If it hits, you have a really good frame trap. If it's blocked, you still are completely safe and the opponent doesn't know what you're going to do. So you can still press. You can still also press. Now, because of the fact that you have all 5 of these options, mashing, sidestepping, backdash, another 2 that I'm forgetting about, but it doesn't matter. You have many options, right? You have so many options to the point where your opponent has no clue what you're going to do. Now, they're going to start making mistakes. They can either start not pressing at all and playing completely defensive, even though it is their turn, right? They're scared of you sidestepping. They're scared of you backdashing. They're scared of you pressing a button that would beat them out because they're trying to use a slow move. So they're scared to do all those things. And now it kind of like, it lets you play more offensive, even though you're minus. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, for example, if somebody blocks your down forward 1 as Lars, his down forward 1's -1. Or if, like, for example, somebody blocks your down forward 1 as Jin, your down forward 1 is -3, but you have a string, so they never want to press. So you still continue your offense anyway. Like, if their backs to the wall and you're playing Jin, he has down forward 1-4, which is very scary. So you just do down forward 1 and then they're waiting for the high, but it never comes, so then they're just playing passive the whole time. You know what I mean? But
So
you could
it's
also,
just mental frames.
yeah, but you also could sidestep. If they try to jab back, you could sidestep, down forward 1-4, wall splat, or 2-4, wall splat. Or you can just backdash and just wait for an opportunity to 4-4-2 or electric or something like that. So let's go into the game real quick. Let's go into game. I'll show y'all some examples and stuff. Lucid, you main Yoshi?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, dude. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
My God.
Here we go.
Love hearing that, bro.
Man, bro, you see how they hating on this?
I'm saying, bro.
You see what they need to mimic a fraction of our power?
I'm saying, bro.
I don't have to say anything.
Oh, this is the
my
worst stage. I
God.
should have picked a stage.
For the next battle.
That's the worst stage ever. I should have picked one. Yo, can you just...
Why? You don't like?
No, it's no
It's, like,
walls.
perfect as like a practice arena stream.
Hey, that boy got that mod.
Nah, because it's no walls. I wanted to do something with walls, but...
He got that mod jam, boo.
You know what I'm saying? All right, just kill me.
Suicide.
Nah, just suicide. Hold down 1. Just do the down one.
Oh yeah, do the
Down one.
Down.
Down one.
Yeah, you just hold it. Just hold
okay.
it. Yeah.
Hold it. Hold it.
What?
Oh wow.
It's got a spark
That's
4
fine.
times. It's 4
Bro,
sparks.
I've never used it.
Nah, really.
It's
good.
when you see 4 sparks. 4 of them.
Round 2.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah, you didn't know you could do that?
Appreciate you, bro.
Nah, bro, I never used it.
What? I mean, in an actual match, you never would. But
Yeah. Because it's way too slow. So.
well, I mean, look, that didn't stop. Fucking what's his name? Jack player. He used the one hitter quitter in a fucking tournament, bro. Joe Crush. Fucking Joe Crush did that shit, bro. In a tournament.
Crush.
What?
You didn't see that? Joe Crush used Jack's version.
All right, you can get off the get off the thing.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Hold on, hold on. Boom. All right, boom. There you go.
All right, this time. Well, I don't know if you're picking the stage. I think you are, but don't pick a wall stage. Just pick a wall stage, bro.
Pick a small wall, right?
Yeah. It's 5 of the noises, pretty sure.
Do the arena one.
Huh?
I just do urban evenings.
Anything really, anything but Coliseum and Yakushima works.
I picked midnight.
Get ready for the next battle.
Gotta get some of that miso.
Midnight Siege works. That works. But like, you know what I'm saying? Do these concepts make sense? Like as far as small Tekken goes? Yeah. So like you can apply all this stuff to. You can apply all this stuff to all your matches, depending on how you want to do things, right? So, one way you need a purpose behind how you're going to play small Tekken as well. You need to find a purpose for playing small Tekken, right? So in Jin's case, I talked about it before, but he does down forward 1. This is -3 on block. So if he does down forward 1, he could also finish the string and wall splat you, even if it doesn't hit, right? It can still wall splat you, or do down forward 1 on block. Okay. So I'm gonna do down forward 1, you can do down forward 1. You can do this as well. You can do that as well, right? So I have the option of pressing, and I have the option of sidestepping, and then I also have the option of, can you do a jab, like after I down forward 1? You can also do that as well. You see what I'm saying? So like you just have all these other different options, and then try a jab again once I down forward 1. I can also just do that. You know what I mean? There's so many different ways that I can wall splat you. So in Jin's case, he has so many different options to wall splat you after down forward 1. And I'll also write down the frames too, which is -3 on block. Or another way, right, is that this character also has like strings off of his 1-2 or 2-1. Better yet, 2-1. He also has strings off of his 2-1. So he can either wall splat you with 2-1-4. Funny enough, he can wall splat you in this game, or he's only -3. So it's the same situation as his down forward 1. So try to press after my 2-1. Whoops. I meant to do 4. So he can do this, right? Or he can also do 2-1, sidestep, and like open up this move here, or even like, you know, like just generally any of those moves really, right? Just like set up your offense, set up some moves that actually get really good damage. So you're not looking at the down forward 1 by itself or the 2-1 by itself. You're looking at what you can do afterwards, which is you're trying to sidestep into a wall splat, or you're trying to finish a string into the wall splats if they press, You're trying to get a better read on what they want to do. You're trying to play neutral. You're trying to play neutral in a safe way until you can get a good read on your opponents. You're trying to do that. So let's switch characters. Let's try another character. Try another one. What character y'all think can't play small Tekken? And who is this? Who is this person? Yo, this is somebody. Who is that? That's somebody on someone's friends list.
I don't think it's mine. Who was? I didn't.
I should have put on a password. It's all good though. It's all good.
Darkness 360. I don't think that person was on my friends list.
All right, let's go back into the game anyway. It's cool though. Cool. Devil Jin, his small Tekken's kind of ass. Well, Devil Jin's small Tekken was. What's up?
That's the same with Hayachi.
I mean,
what?
Isn't Kuma like one of those characters that can't get out once you pressure him?
Hey, Hachi is like one of the best small Tekkens in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess I gotta show him right now. But he used to play small Tekken better in the older Tekkens, though. A lot better.
Yeah, they gave that to Reina, because, you know.
Yeah. They literally just gave that to her.
Bang.
But Devil Jin used to play really, really good small Tekken back in older Tekken games. And that wasn't even because that wasn't even... Huh?
Bang.
Fang.
Small Tekken's amazing. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's amazing. What are these examples?
I was telling you Kuma.
Yeah, Kuma does not play small Tekken, bro. That's a good one.
Oh no, I was saying yeah, you guys are asking who was a good small Tekken.
No, who was bad?
No, he said who's a bad.
Bad.
Oh, bad.
Yeah. Okay, so go back to the center of the screen. Go back to the center of the screen. Just hold forward. So like for Heihachi, right? For Heihachi, well, he can't do it. He can't do this in this game, where he just like 1-1 and just sidestep 1-1 the whole time. He can't do this. He actually can, but it's -5 now, so he can't do it as much anymore. But for him, right, he does stuff like down forward ones. His down forward one string, he has a lot of setup off of it, right? So he can do this move, or you can do this move as well, right? So now his down forward ones are extremely scary, which opens up his electrics and all of his other moves, like his hell sweeps, right? People are scared of these moves that he can use up close. He can use down forward 1 at any point. Literally at any point. It's a natural, and it's very scary. I can't lie. So now that people are respecting his down forward 1, right? It's an extremely fast move that just opens up stuff like his electrics, because he can do this now all day. He can do this all day as well. You know what I'm saying? How do you wave dash? Oops. There you go. Yeah, now it just opens up these moves. And then also, off of his 4-4, you can do down forward 1 again. And do stuff like that. Right. So we're opening up 4-4, and we're opening up electrics because of the fact that people are scared of his down forward 1. Generally speaking, it's easy to interrupt his electrics. It's easy to interrupt these and his 4-4s. But because he has moves like this and moves like this, you can't really do that. Okay. Feel me?
So what's the best workaround for that? Because I feel like Heihachi is definitely one of those like characters, at least for me, because his mix-up game is fucking insanity. Like half the time, it's like, damn, like I don't even know when is safe. Is safe associated with Heihachi? Like.
Step him.
Yeah, some of his moves are definitely steppable, like his 4-4 in his stance.
Yeah, like
my bad, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, like you can step anything Heihachi throws for the most part. That's like my biggest tool against them.
Okay.
So
just step him.
Yeah, so like in order to stop like moves like that, you want to start stepping stuff like side step right, or sidewalk right after I do forward 4. Whoops. To your right side.
Oh,
my bad.
That's down.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's down.
Like this move right here. You can step that. You can step a lot of stuff out of his stance to the right. But like stuff like his down forward 1. This is the main reason why small Tekken's kind of scary, and you have to kind of do it, and you have to respect it when people do it, is because faster moves in this game will always be easier to use than slower moves. So obviously it's easier to use a move like down forward 1 than it is to use like this. Like we can all figure out a way to stop him from doing this, but we might not be able to figure out a way to stop him from doing down forward 1s. You know what I mean? So you have to play the move as it is, right? And lab it sometimes too. There's a lot of ways to deal with this down forward 1. In between this, whoops. In between this, you can jab in between. So just do jabs. Like you can do that. Or you can do flash in between. You can flash in between as well. Or you can even sidestep right. Every character, even Kuma, can sidestep right this move. Like that. You can sidestep right and launch him for it. So the move itself, so
Don't try to counter him.
huh?
No.
So his down forward 1 is part of small Tekken. Is trying to set up his bigger moves, like down forward 1-2. He's trying to set up down forward 1-2 and trying to set up his electrics and forward 4s. But if you deal with these moves properly, if you deal with his down forward 1-2 properly already, he's gonna be scared to use the string itself, right? So now he's -5 on block, and now that you know this, his neutral got a lot weaker. It's gotten a lot weaker now. He can't just use moves how he wants to. That's what sidestepping and backdashing and movement does for you. And also one jabs. One jabs are really good for that as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, Heihachi's very good at playing small Tekken actually. He's very good. I'll go ahead and switch a character. You can kill me now. Well, you can let the timer run out to you.
Well, let him win the round.
Yeah, just let me win the round now.
Suicide.
Oh, suicide. You're not a suicide?
Hold.
There you go.
You don't use online practice? Not when I do classes, no. Not when I do classes.
Hey, Triz, I got a question, man. Have you ever hit a double suicide and won in a match?
Never before, no.
No, really?
Never. It would be cool if I did, but nah, never happened, bro.
First off, I don't think he's
Not that crazy.
as insane as you and Hurricane, so.
No, I've never hit a double. I mean, I've done singles all day, but a double, that's a
Yeah, I don't
shit
think that's
right
possible.
there. It's possible, but you gotta trust, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so
I don't
what's-
know if my level of trust is that high yet.
So what's like another character we can use as an example? What do you guys think?
Small Tekken?
Or just any character you think doesn't play small Tekken
Or doesn't?
besides Kuma. Don't say Kuma. Just any
Really?
character, really.
I
Really
don't
has
know.
good
I'm
small
just
Tekken.
Eddie. I have no idea. I'm just
Eddie?
calling out names.
Said it too late, bro.
I know Devil Jin doesn't, but
Devil
Ready
Jin,
for the next battle.
he's a weird
Maybe
one because his small
not sure.
Tekken used to be extremely good because everyone else's moves in the game weren't that great. So his small pokes
Wow.
could shine, you know.
Fight.
But I was about to talk about Reina for real quick because I've been playing her a lot actually.
The Charizard.
So like even this character, like she's trying to set up for off her 1-1, right? Or even off of her down forward 1. Either of these moves, she can play small Tekken off of these moves because this is -1 on block. So her options like we were saying before, she can either keep pressing over and over, right? That's a great option. Or she can sidestep right after it. Or she can back off. Or she can even freaking like, what was the other option I said? I forgot. What's your question, bro? What's up?
Just speaking from Yoshi perspective, right? So because Reina 9 times out of 10, whenever approaching, leads with the jab, like, and it's normally 2 jabs, can't we just flash duck that shit?
You mean like, can you
the first
flash?
hit usually jails you.
Yeah, you
first block usually
can't
jails.
duck the second jab. You can't duck that.
Yeah.
You have to duck
get
the first
jailed on
and
the
the
first.
second.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So once the first one hit, you just gotta block it.
You
Yeah.
have to block. Yeah, because
Okay.
it jails.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to say was that, you know, they could just keep pressing like this, or they could literally just finish the string here. So like this would wall splat. That's the big benefit of this. It would just wall splat here, right? Or like just opening up your lows as well. Because they're not pressing at all, now it opens up your mix-ups. Something else I'll write down is that Small Tekken opens up both your launchers and your mix-ups. All mix-ups in the game are slower than normal moves. All mix-up moves in the game are slower than neutral tools. They're all slower, all of them. So like Hell Sweep is a slower move than her doing like down forward ones, or her 442 is slower than both those. Her side step forward is also slower as well. Her faster lows are like this, which is launch on block, right? So the faster lows, the faster mix-ups are like not even that great. This doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, this mode doesn't do much damage as well, right? Even like with Yoshi, even for Yoshi, like he does like full crouch down forward 4, right? Try that. But then like the move is extremely slow, so you can either just duck and launch it, or like just interrupt them sometimes too. So all these moves are like really slow, and then his down back 3 is a little bit faster, or like his down back 4 is faster as well. Try that. But like even for like 17 frames, 18 frames, for those moves, they're still not that great because they don't do that much damage, and they're like minus on hit as well.
So essentially, either your move is really fast and does no damage, or really slow and does a lot of damage, but at the risk of being blocked.
Yeah, risk of being blocked, counter hits, or you know, just whatever else. There's
Right.
really there's weaknesses in every mix-up move in the game. All mix-ups have weaknesses. All neutral tools might not have weaknesses per se, or as clear of weaknesses, but all mix-ups definitely do. All of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that. So then I feel like ultimately, I mean, the safer option would just be to use your small Tekken to win, because I feel like it just essentially poses less of a risk.
So like, I'll just show another example then of this.
Get ready for the next battle.
You seen less Charizards at the Karakific? What? I don't play Pokemon, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. I don't play Pokemon.
Fight.
What are mix-up moves? Okay, mix-up moves in this game. Mix-up moves are like, all lows are technically considered mix-ups. All of them
Really?
are. Yep, except generic down force. Besides those, but those are like really bad because they're launch on block and they're -4 in hit. So there's no reason to like think of them as like neutral tools. But like down back 4, Hell Sweep, you know what I'm saying? Orbital is kind of like a mix-up and it's not at the same time. Running 3 is a mix-up tool because they're trying to use a plus on block move, right? It's also a mix-up tool. This is a counter launcher, which is a sort of a mix-up as well, right? But then this down forward one is not a mix-up. This is just a neutral tool. You know what I mean? 1-2 jabs. It's like it's just you trying to play neutral. That's it. You feel me?
Oh, so you're saying any move that essentially would leave you like really plus on block would be called the mix-up tool essentially?
No, not necessarily. It's moves that are like either really moves. Okay, hold on. Here's the clear definition between small Tekken and mix-up tools, right? Versus mix-up tools slash launchers, right? Moves that are 20 frames or faster. Moves that are 20 frames or faster, and they're good on block.
Gotcha.
Are considered small Tekken. And moves that are slower than 20 frames, right? Or they're horrible on block, are not considered small Tekken. And then mix-up tools are like tools that you prefer to use to open up your opponent, not countering their neutral. Like, you wouldn't consider an electric as a mix-up
Yeah, nah, because I feel like it's just too much pushback to, like, on block. If you use an electric on block, then there's, I feel like not too much you could really do if they're not pressing.
Bro. Okay, my mic's working.
Oh, I was like,
it wasn't working for like a good like 10 minutes, bro. That was so annoying. Lost to a 300 ping Yoshi feels lag, man. That's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough, my guy.
That's another thing that I will say has been happening to me as I'm playing people. Because I'm so used to like doing the combos that we talked about or whatever. If someone's lagging really bad, then it throws my timing off, and then I die.
Yeah, that's Tekken in general, bro. Game sucks. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know, it's besides the point. Forward dashing is also not. It's not real online. Oh my god, what's happening?
Yeah,
I don't know.
What? Y'all like him bad.
Whatchamacallit? So like in Lars's case, right? In Lars's case, he could use 1-2 jabs. He could use 1-2 jabs, or use like down forward 1 for small Tekken, right?
Down
Because down 2?
0 on block.
Yeah, you actually can. It's actually not a bad move. How fast is it?
18 frames.
Yeah, it's not a bad move as well. Or even like 1-1. 1-1 also works. Like moves like this is like stopping people from playing neutral. Moves that stop people from playing neutral are not considered mix-up tools. But you can at the same time. Like they could be in both categories at the same time. But if he does something like a down forward 1 and it hits, right? So hold forward. If it hits, then he'll go for something like a hell sweep. Oh, whoops. Why am I actually doing the crouch dash input with Lars, bro? But then he could go for like stuff like that, like, or even down back 4 and a hell sweep again. Like that's him doing 2 mix-ups in a row, because he did down back 4 into hell sweep. But if like he does down back 4, which is a mix-up tool, right? Slash counter hit tool, and then he does his full crouch down 4-2 afterwards to frame trap you. That's like him not really mixing up. That's him like trying to play small Tekken. because he's keeping it simple after hitting the move. The move itself, the down back 4, is not keeping it simple, but the move he used afterwards is. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah, so like his hell sweep is not small Tekken, and in this case, it is slower.
You can flash it.
Yeah, just like we were saying before, it is slower than freaking neutral tools and stuff. So you can actually just hop kick.
If they do anything after the.
Yeah, so like I'll down back 4 and then use hop kick on hit. Yeah, like that. Kill me real quick, because you don't have the health for this. But 9 times out of 10, all mix-up tools in the game do not frame trap. 9 times out of 10, they don't. So what's a move that he'd mix up with that hell sweep? Like what move would he do?
Gen 3?
You said what?
Are you talking about after hell sweep or before?
No, like as a mix-up for hell sweep, like what would he do?
Running 3.
Running 3?
I mean, you could do running 3, you could do the full crouch down 4-2. You could try and do back 4. You could try and do.
I was waiting for orbital, and I'll be honest, bro. They be trying to. They be trying to do this.
Know. Listen, anyone who does orbital after down back 4 is reading something really hard. They're reading.
Well,
something
sometimes people don't know how to defend against this mix. Like they would legit get hit by this because they have bad reactions. So you might as well just test it. But
I mean,
you said
used it, but like I use it rarely, right? The situation I use it for actually is against Yoshi, right? Because if I hit down back 4, every option I go for afterwards loses the flash except for orbital. So
Yep. This is true. This is very true.
If I do down back 4 and I think he's gonna flash me, I do orbital.
Which is a great option actually. But you said so it's orbital, running 3, and what else?
Back 4, full crouch down forward 2. We have the full crouch low as well, and then you.
Well, no, like as a mix up for hell, you don't mix up full crouch down for 2 with hell sweep.
Yeah, but you mean like for mids? Oh, wall rising 2. Wall rising 2. Why didn't I think of that?
Wall rising 2 as a mix up for hell sweep?
Well, I mean, obviously not the same frames, but it's a mid that has its own mind game with it.
Oh yeah. I was just saying like as a tool to stop them from ducking or fuzzying the hell sweep. But let's go with running 3 and let's go to orbital, right? So like if I do down back 4 into orbital here, I told you to hop kick the hell sweep, so try it again.
Yeah.
See how it still hits? And I try to do running 3 there as well.
Can't you float with down to 2 with that?
Yeah, you can. Well, you can do either down to 2 or flash or something. But I'm saying like him trying to mix up his other like all these are like mix up tools. Like running 3, orbital, hell sweep. You know what I'm saying? Like all these moves, 9 times out of 10, you can actually just mash or hop kick out of. You know what I'm saying? So I'll write that down as well. Mix up tools, you can mash before they do them, even if the other person is plus. Stuff like that. So that's very important to keep in mind. That's an extremely important concept. This doesn't sound very important right now, but it is extremely important because you can start to base your game plan around like, okay, are they trying to play neutral or are they trying to mix me up? Because if they're trying to mix you up, then you can start mashing. You know what I mean? So like for Yoshi, for example, right? Let's get a Yoshi example, right? It's a great one right here. Let me let the timer run out real quick. I should be in his class. He was before Shrimp. He was before.
Damn, yeah, where'd Shrimp go down, bro?
So like for example, right? For example, do back to 2 into sword sweep.
Back to 2 into all of that.
So you see how you're still plus 17, but I can mash out of that. You know what I mean? It's because mix-up tools are just that much slower. They're just that much slower. So it just opens up. It's just showing you how much or what you can do in situations to mash. Like if you had frame trap there, if you had used a solid move, right? Like maybe down for 1, down for 2, because those actually frame trap. Or maybe even running 3 there, because running 3 frame traps on plus 17. Like those you cannot mash out of. But because you tried to mix me up with the hell sweep or the freaking unblockable, okay, now I can start mashing and I don't have to respect your frames. You know what I mean? I didn't even have to hop kick either. So you can try it again. So try it again.
Final round. Fight.
Like it really doesn't take that much. I don't have to hop kick over the low to mash out of that. You know what I mean? Even though you're hella plus. So you can apply that to like a lot of different characters in the game. A lot of different characters. Even characters like let's say Law, for example. That character seems like he's always frame trapping, right? But if he's doing something like a slide, that just shows you where you can mash against him. You know what I mean? You can start matching when he's going in a crouch and stuff. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
Makes sense.
Makes
sense.
All right. Do y'all have any questions about this concept at all?
Nope.
No, but now I know why. Like this is actually a skill that you use Yoshi for, like the heat engager, because a lot of times I'll be wondering like why. I'm like, why would y'all press and y'all minus 17? Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
if you're trying to mix them up, they're going to mash.
And now it makes sense.
Yeah, they're going to mash, bro.
Now, because if you're not using the appropriate frame trap enforcer, then of course they're gonna do that shit.
Okay then. I will send these notes to the class section. Y'all don't have any more questions?